Do not exit to Windows. Okay. This is already going pretty nicely. Let's just fix... I don't know why it keeps doing this, where... Graphics. Hey, people are already here. That's really cool. You get to watch me fiddle around with stuff I should have dealt with earlier. Yes. Apparently, even in the remaster, you gotta, Alright, so, hopefully, this is gonna be better, because I have brought the, overall stream, like, resolution quality way the hell down to accommodate for the fact that my internet, I'm getting, like, 1/10 of what I'm paying for. And, it seems to be working now, because I told it, hey, only do this much stream. So let's see how this goes. It says excellent condition.
Run the table or go home empty. Ryan's got the genetic key to rapture. We get that from him and we get out of this hellhole. We don't, then you and I are ghosts.
I don't know. We're gonna at least finish Hephaestus. Then we're gonna see where the night takes us. Or I guess the... Ah, no. Hey, who said you could do this? What the heck is... Heck, come on. I'm just really... And we've already died just because, stream crashed. It's like, I just checked it. Everything should be fine. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna... File settings. Output. We're gonna drop it down to this. Apply, please. Stream, video. It's rescaled to 720. It's going pretty low. It's only 30 frames per second. All right, let's give that another try.
We best keep to our knitting. It's time to either run the table or go home empty. Ryan's got the genetic key to rapture. We get that from him and we get out of this hellhole. We don't, then you and I are ghosts. Now would you kindly head to Ryan's office and kill the son of a bitch? It's time to finish this.
Okay, let's see. Ryan, send your dudes at me. I know they're coming.
Lost his touch, if you knew him when he used to believe in the work, in the struggle. And now...
Alright, Ryan's got a monologue, and then when the monologue is done, it's good. Cat is doing fine.
Got it. I suppose that's why he let you live.
Alright, I guess bringing it down to 2,500 kilobits a second is what did it, because now things seem to be going much smoother. In the hacking minigame, go into a security alarm. Because I'll be honest, this whole streaming thing has been a bit frazzling. Alright, and vending machine redemption.
Welcome to the
You know, I want this buck. Tell me, folks. Do you like jazz? That is the more appropriate way. You shouldn't be getting drops because I've adjusted the thing. And it should be going okay. Wait, what is... I can't believe I'm about to do this. I guess we're going to have to drop it again. YouTube live stream 720p. What is... Yeah, we will. We'll do... Make it more stable. And I'm still so disappointed because this is the second time they sent a guy out to fix the internet. And I'm not even sure this guy did anything. It's like, admittedly, he didn't come into the house because, like, COVID and what have you, and especially after I explained to him that it's not a problem with my hardware, it's a problem with your splitter in the building, as established by the previous guy you sent. But, they should be good, because I now have this at, like, it's probably really JPEG-y, but I've got this at 720/30, streaming at the minimum bitrate, 1500 kilobits. Please give me that. Uh-oh. Please don't do that. Where'd the other lady go? Did she just leave? Did I already max out Spider Splicer? Okay, cool. Alright, I think this is it. We can stream just so long as we stream at maximum JPEG. Never mind that I pay for 50 megabytes up. I can only stream at 1.5 megabytes. Because this building was built in the 1950s. Well, I'm gonna try and not be too salty about such things, because at least we're up. Hello, Dread Jr. and Spider Fight. I'm glad that you guys could come when we finally sorted things. See what's up here. It's a dead guy. You know, I think this guy likes jazz. So we're gonna introduce him to some beats. Is he dead? No, he ran away. The bees are chasing him. How bad is that? Like, already Rapture is going to hell. You're spliced out of your mind. You're at the bottom of the ocean. But as if that could get any worse. Bees. And the stream was going a little shoddy at first, but I think we finally fixed it. And not through the help of, like, my internet company. Just by jacking the stream rate so low that there's no way that it can crap out on me. Hey, that guy had a hack tool on him. That's nice. Yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised with how well that video did. Alright, I see the camera. We gotta remember to take pictures of the camera before we hack the camera. Because I actually, at least on this Bioshock, the Bioshock Remastered, I haven't gotten the research everything achievement yet. Ah, there it is. Oh, we're already complete here. I'm a silly. I'm also a silly because I keep forgetting that I have plenty of liquid nitrogen, but I'm still wasting Adam trying to freeze them. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Spiderfight. Sweet. Gotta get some nades. Oh, wait. This one keeps on dropping things. And I think eventually it drops a live explosive, which is why you gotta be careful. But yeah, I got plenty of liquid nitrogen. I don't know why. Oops. I was using my Winter Blast because even though Winter Blast is worlds better at EVE consumption than Electrobolt, and also will slow the hacking process in turrets, you can't beat the EVE consumption of effectively 0 that you get from using liquid nitrogen instead of plasmids. Is there anything I actually want here? We'll take this and these, because we can never have enough of these. Yeah, this is remastered just because the original version on PC does not have survivor difficulty. We gotta save our Eve for setting dudes on fire.
It's a regular convention. They all had mothers, fathers, people who loved them. They got married, got their wives. What makes you think you're any different? I haven't chosen the spot for you on the wall yet.
Especially, we have 2 spots on the wall to choose.
I had to go jungle style with that filthy ape for 3 weeks. But
Oh, someone's here screaming. Saucy boy, why are you loud? We just fed you.
Overload in harmonic core number 3. That's simple. Now all I gotta do is figure out what the hell a sympathetic
I know
overload is.
he 6 dudes on us in a sec.
Piece of cake for an electrical engineer. Too bad I designed ladies' shoes. Gonna go see the grease monkeys left alive in heat loss monitoring. See what I can shake out of their trees.
Alright, come on.
Like all parasites who have tried to walk, it's still shoes. I'd explain
One goes
the
here,
science that
and
regular
one goes here,
possible, but that
and just for
be
good
like
measure,
playing Mozart.
one goes here. And we got one more I'm gonna put here. Time to set some dudes on fire. Nope. Why are you shooting the dead people on the wall? That's a waste. Like, I know we're supposed to be opposing forces here. That is wasteful. I'm gonna come here. Come here. There we go. Oh, that dude did a cartwheel. That was pretty cool until he caught bullets and died. No, beast, don't attack me. I am your master. I need this. I need this. Oh, right. This one's kind of jank because I accidentally picked up a pistol too fast. And therefore, for some reason, my pistol is my 1 key. Which always confuses me, because I instinctively know to hit 2. My hopes for the next Bioshock game are that it comes out eventually. It's like, really, I am firmly placing my expectations on the floor for that game. Like, a lot of games, like, because even though I've pre-ordered both Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 and Cyberpunk 2077, especially after recent news about Cyberpunk I have exactly 0 expectations for that game. I'm gonna save those for the big daddies. Oh, happy birthday, Shadows. I'm gonna give the dude who's talking a birthday present. Oh, look at that. Look how little damage grenade launcher. Oh, no. We picked a fight. Run away. There was no Sunday stream just because I ran a speed test and my internet was abysmal. I was getting like 0.5 up. So I just canned the whole thing. We got through about 10 minutes of Kenshi. I was a very sad boy. Alright, let's see if the Big Daddy remembers that I picked a fight with him. If not, we're gonna have to just fight him early. I don't want to fight him early, because you need to kill them later anyway to get a pickup they have. Okay, cool. The Big Daddy doesn't want to fight me. That could have gone very badly. I hear the spider splicer. I'm just gonna... Oh, perfect skidoo. Jumped right up. Hacked the turret. We're just floating in perfect stasis whilst we hack that turret. It's not even a turret, it's a camera. I'm a dummy. Yeah, I was curious about the slideshow too, because as previously established, I pay for much more internet than what they were giving me. Hey, why? No! What did I do? To earn your aggression, I'm running away. That, I don't even know what happened there. He just decided that he wanted to kill me. Which frankly was very rude of him. Oh man, I guess we're starting over. Man, this is just a bad luck stream. It's whatever.
Watch yourself.
It's like we haven't exactly fell back much.
It's time to either run the table or go home.
You know what? I have an idea.
It's got the genetic key to rapture. We get that
It's
from
probably a
him.
bad idea, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Then you and I are ghosts.
Give me... I'm going to intentionally go into an alarm tile,
Now would you kindly head to
and I'm gonna just hack the turret since I have insta-hack on turrets. Surely, nothing will go wrong. Oh wait, did I not have maxed out research? I am not on my A game today. Yeah, whatever. The plan still kind of works. Okay. Wait, why did I move the vertical? There we are.
I say Cohen's lost his touch. If you knew his friend, he used to believe it would work. Now,
Could have swore we had maxed out
never
security
left
turret
waiting for someone
research. But you know what? It's not the end of the world here.
I suppose. I'll let you live.
Yeah, right. And hopefully this is going to give us a bit of an edge, because we were kind of hurting before, especially after accidentally aggroing a Big Daddy. Been kind of a rough morning. Oh, now we're maxed. I'm wasting so much Eve here. They're killing them too fast. I cannot hack them. You know what? We got two.
Welcome to the circus of value.
Let's hack it for real this time. I hate it. It always finds a way to make sure the one type you need is like the last thing you click on, but that's just life on Survivor difficulty. Upwards, please. Wait, no, we can do upward. Upwards. Upwards. And that will reserve enough of these. And we have no money. But that's just life. I do read the comments, just I don't always reply to them because I'm trying to focus on the game. Because I'm already having a bit of an off time here. We had a rocky start to the stream because my internet, they said I gotta fix it, but they didn't actually fix it. But we're gonna ask these splicers if they like jazz. Fuckers killed my turrets. I worked so hard to get them. At least this guy's smart. What are you, Obama 10? Here we go. And yeah, if you're wondering why we're moving so fast, it's because I have both Sports Boost 1 and 2 installed, plus the Gene Tonic that enhances your moves, or what is it, your research bonuses. So we are quenching our need for speed. And this time we remember, use the liquid nitrogen. Which I think we're going to have to use more, because even though I prefer to reserve it for hacking, it does really help us when we're trying to kill dudes. Because we're really low on Eve right now. Oops. We want napalm. Oh my. He's just giggling. Hey, yeah, give the guy that's gonna kill us free stuff. Where is it? Here it is. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, the video that's coming on Halloween has already been uploaded and scheduled. Like I did my whole indie ween. Going well. At least with these guys, like, it moves slow enough to where I can see what I'm doing. And there we go. We want this and these. And while we're at it... No, that's it. Alright, so not in the best spot right now. Could be worse, though. Just gonna make sure we have everything we could use. Yeah, basically, death without Vita chambers means you just load a save. Which at first seems hard, but then you realize that Bioshock is a game that allows for quick saving. So in order to make it an actual challenge, I give myself one save per level. Asterisk. In certain areas, such as Neptune's Bounty, I will give myself extra safety saves at certain points because the game is known to crash or soft lock in the remastered version. So, like, no matter what, I'm always going to have a save just before I go to the fight in McDonough and right after acquiring the camera, because sometimes the spider splicers you need to take pictures of in that part of the game, they just won't spawn. And if you don't have a backup save there, you gotta start over, like, the whole game, which admittedly, you're not super far into the game at that point. Feeling lazy, so I'm gonna auto hack. But that's still a pain.
A worm looks up and sees the face of God.
I don't know if I have a favorite horror game. It's like, I didn't actively go out of my way to play horror games
They all had mothers.
before this, but, like, I see that you guys like them, and it's not like I don't like horror games. It's just like I've never gone out of the way to do them before, and I realize now in hindsight that a lot of the stuff I do like to play is kind of thriller games, like your Dead Space and your Prey.
I had to go jungle style with that filthy ape for 3 weeks, but he finally spilled the beans on how to get to Andrew Ryan. Generate a sympathetic overload in harmonic core number 3. That's simple. Now all I gotta do is figure out what the hell a sympathetic overload is, and for that matter, a harmonic core number 3.
This time we aren't taking any chances because we did lose a lot of health and resources on this fight.
Monkeys left alive in heat loss monitoring. See what I can shake out of their trees.
So we're just gonna indiscriminately put mines all over the place.
Like all parasites who ever tried.
Fun fact, you don't actually have to try and throw the switch. You just have to play that tape and it will start the fight.
Impossible. But that would be like playing Mozart for a tree frog.
Man, Andrew Ryan with his allegories. Right in the corner, because then they spawn right on top of the floaties. Ha! He was on fire, so he ran away, and he jumped right into a landmine. That would be hilarious if it wasn't for the horrible dismemberment and death. Dude, you are tanky.
Rapture is coming back to life even now.
That dude tanked a lot of damage.
To her lungs. The shops reopening, the schools humming with the
Alright, let's see what prizes we got from these guys.
city will live. My city will thrive.
And this time we know, do not get too close to the little sister. That's what happens when you're playing on such a high level. You're so obsessed with all the stuff in the weeds that you forget the most basic of things. It's like, I liked the drill attacks in Bioshock 2 until I got the upgraded shotgun. Then it's like, I forget that I have the drill because the shotgun is just primo shotgun. Oh yeah, I have electric buck. Hey, guess what? Wow, that does so little damage. I forget how tanky everything is on Survivor. Seriously, bitch, where? There he goes. Maybe he just forgot that he was supposed to die when you put bullets in a dude. No, it might be on there, though. It's like, if it's not, I'll probably add it. I'm in the process of turning the big list into an Excel sheet, just going full Mandalore gaming. Another thing I noticed is it seems that a lot of people just want me to cover games that, like, Mandalore and Seth covered a couple years ago, and it's like, okay. Like, personally, I'd rather not become the third personality of Seth Delore, but, if that's what you gotta do in this industry, that's what you gotta do. I'm not using Hacker's Delight just because I've been using all my Atom I get to expand my plasmids and other tonics. So it's low priority, especially when I have Photographer's Eye in order to research as fast as I can. Because research is what you really need on this difficulty. Otherwise, you're going to have a very bad time. Like, seeing how tanky these dudes are now, imagine how tanky they would be if I did not have maximum research on literally all of them. This is the only thing that pistol ammo is good for. Thank you, I've been enjoying my videos too. I finally, like, now that I've moved into this new place, even if the internet's really spotty, which now that I've lowered the quality, it seems fine.
Keep running,
Where was I? I have my own office now to make videos, which is massively streamlining the video making process, because before I was living in a rented room back in California, and like there's certain times I just couldn't work on videos because like my wife was sleeping or something, or like my wife needed to do something. And also, like, I still have a great down speed here. Like, I get like 600 down, which is fine. It's just my issue is I pay for 50 up and I get like 5 up. So, if people keep on just asking me to do videos that they've done before, I think it's because I did Kenshi. And I even admit, like, yeah, we all know Kenshi because we saw the Seth video. But if Seth is Mandalore when he doesn't take his meds, what does that mean? What does that make me like? When Mandalore takes the wrong meds? When he takes, like, generic brand because health insurance is screwed? I don't know. Point is, I'd rather just do me. Yeah, it's like they did make little sisters intentionally more adorable in Bioshock 2. Because, like, you're a big daddy, you're conditioned to think they're adorable. Alright, damage increase, because you're never supposed to use a grenade launcher in a range close enough to where you could take damage from it.
Why have you forsaken me?
And I guess he's not going to teleport in. This will drop Splodies. I'm gonna take your stuff. I also hesitate to do the Confused Big Daddy just because we've got bouncers on this level. And the issue with that is that bouncers are so tanky that even when you do a bouncer on bouncer fight, it takes, like, for those of you that remember, oh god, did we just, oh, we almost crashed there.
Come on now, Mr. Cosmo.
Oh, hey, Blitzy, thank you for the donation. Well, they are little children. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do it, because just enemies are getting so tanky on these later floors. At least grenade damage should help us a little bit. Oh yeah, Faith is great. I'm so happy that the Faith video was received as well as it was. That's my new strategy. I'm just setting people on fire and running away. Which actually is pretty effective now that I think of it, because fire is a long-term damage and stun. And as long as I'm diligent about hacking health stations, that means that, like, even if I don't kill them, they're going to die eventually. Just because they'll keep on taking the damage over time from the incinerate. Yes, yes, I know you're sneaking. And eventually, they'll hit a certain health threshold where the AI triggers, I need to go find a health station. Die! They haven't even gotten out of their hiding position yet.
It took to create a place like this.
You thought that you were gonna trick me.
You can only loot and break. You're not a man. You're just a termite adversary.
You okay there? I'm not, primarily because I did not like Doom Eternal. Admittedly, I think I talked about this before, but I am planning a follow-up video that I'm literally just going to call a more nuanced critique of Doom Eternal, where I admit, like, there's certain things I did, like, display poorly. And one of the things is, if I know that I don't like certain aspects of Doom Eternal, and I know that the DLC is essentially taking those aspects and cranking them up to 11, why on earth would I buy that knowing I'm going to have a bad time? That's just silly. That's like intentionally buying something to get mad at it. So I'm not going to spend money on something I know that I will not enjoy. Like, but to the people that do enjoy it, more power to you. Just, I know I do not enjoy that, so I will not partake in it. Alright, I'm not going to fight this guy. Oh, I could fight this guy because he can't get up here. You know what? I'm going to use my save right now. The one save I get might not be the best idea, but we're going to do it. Yeah, maybe that is the case. I'm going to prepare for this fight by grabbing more explodies. No, I'm not playing the Doom Eternal DLC because I hate myself. I'm playing Marvel's Avengers because I hate myself. Pardon me. I kept my distance. Let's not start this yet. That might be a challenge for me, because so far, like, I've only ever completed System Shock 2 on normal difficulty, because I'm a normie. Although, I'm sure I could do it. Like, it just might take a bit more practice. And originally the plan was, once I do all these, I admit that, like, even though I don't like boomer shooters, I really like Civvy 11's content. And part of me is like, oh, I can kind of do, like, a pro Bioshock-esque video with my own take on it without just overtly ripping it off, but I just didn't know my angle. And I guess my angle is going to be, I'm just going to use the stream VODs and, like, do, like, a sort of, like, talking walkthrough of the whole Bioshock game, because I realized that, what is it? Lost my train of thought there because I was trying to keep track of where that Big Daddy is. Oh yeah, because I've done very little on the original Bioshock itself. Usually my stuff is Bioshock Infinite, or Bioshock 2, or System Shock. You know what I saved recently? I'm just gonna... No, we're not fighting. We're not fighting yet. We're not fighting yet. We're not fighting yet. Yeah, that was the plan, is I'm going to use the stream VODs for my footage, so that way I can just be more productive. And you know, now that I think of it, it doesn't make much of a difference if I'm streaming in 1080 or 720 for that. Because YouTube only lets you download your stream VODs in 720 for some reason. So it looks like I'm just going to upscale this sucker. Oh boy, my voice is getting hoarse. I might need to acquire water. It's right next to me. Alright, it's showtime, folks. Hey, guess what? Fuck you. Let's see if this works. Moment of truth. Ha! Ha! You can't get me! I think he left, though. I'm gonna take a sip of my water, because he's in combat. He's just walking around, he's like, I don't know what to do now, you've got me. Oh my god, I don't like using exploits, but this is just too good. He's just sitting there, he doesn't know what to do with himself because he can't get me. He's too bulky to climb. Alright, I'm gonna go here to draw him out. Did he just leave? He's like, okay, I know what you're doing. And I don't appreciate it. He's running downstairs. He's running away from me. He knows he has been bamboozled. And I am the bamboozliest of the bam... Oh no! I've been bamboozled. No, no, I need to do this fast. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh, no. Okay, here we go. There we go. 75 bucks. Dude, not now. Not now, Splicer. I need that extra... Oh, did I use all my splodies? Great, now we've got a child crying. And I can't go comfort the child because this asshole's here. Dude just tanked an entire drum of a revolver. That's how spliced he is. Alright, come on, child. Okay, that's exactly what we needed. We've unlocked the Tannenbaum reward. Alright, this child, we're going to see that she safely gets out of here. And we're going to get her like a proper therapist and maybe sign her up at the Boys and Girls Club, get her into some better crowds. Okay, off she goes. We're good. Alright, she's good. She can take care of herself from that point. Oh yeah, we have bees. Who wants some bees? Excuse me, sir. Have you heard about our savior, the bees? Oh my god, that guy's screaming, oh god, I'm allergic to bees. Did anyone else catch that? I know the stream is pretty low quality, but that dude was panicking because he's allergic to bees, and we just shot bees out of our arm. We're officially awful people. Why do they not have Eve hypos in the vendors? That makes me sad. Alright, so let's go to the Gatherer's Garden and get our upgrades, because I think that's going to get us Confused Big Daddy 3. I think. I don't know if we're that far along yet. I think Bees is also... Hey, do you mind? Don't throw fire at us. I'm going to throw bees at you. Huh. I like how the bees follow him through the space-time continuum when he teleports. It's like not even the ability to teleport will save you from the bees. Remember that. Okay, now we're gonna get physical tonics. And then Eve, because we need as much Eve as we can get. Oh, that's important. I'm gonna swap that for Chameleon, because I realize we have... Oh yeah, we've already maxed research on the little sister. We move so fast in this playthrough that we simply... What do I want to swap it out for? You know, we'll store that in the gene bank for now. Because we move so fast because you can't really lurk like you do in easier difficulties in Survivor No Vita. That even though it's really cool to have Chameleon, Chameleon's useless. Bees! Look at this dude, thinking he's tough, fighting through the bees. Can you fight through bees and bullets? Oh yeah, we started, we're having a bad time. Andrew Ryan's still trying to talk some trash to us. But he doesn't have bees. We got the bees. This guy, he's got the bees now. Which this is the only time that the machine gun is effective, is if you're also whittling down their health with bees. And also because ammo is just so plentiful. Yeah, I'm good. Oh yeah, Shodanon, tell me. Will my anime girl and Prefeteria be able to shoot bees? Like, screw like secret 451 Easter eggs. I'm not an augmented anime girl super soldier unless I can shoot bees. Oh yeah, the stories, it's just, that was something I started because I hired, like, the worst movers in America. And they were literally a month late with my stuff. So, I just started doing YouTube stories because that's all I could do. Also, fun fact, when I first started out, I think nearly, yeah, it was nearly 8 years ago now. Like when I was first doing Let's Plays, before I even started making actual videos, I did a Bioshock Let's Play, hardest difficulty with wrench only. I did not do Survivor, just because this was the original version of Bioshock on PC before the remaster came out. So survival difficulty wasn't even available on the PC version. I gotta get to Keyburst's office. Yeah, I kind of joked that, like, maybe I accidentally hired the same movers as Matthew Santoro. Or Santora. I'm not quite sure what the name is. I really I don't really watch his stuff, so I can't say I'm too familiar with him. But yeah, apparently they screwed up so bad that, like, their entire crew got, like, incapacitated somewhere in Colorado after already being, like, weeks late. And they had to hire an entirely new crew and load my stuff onto an entirely new truck to get it to me, like, when it finally came. And on top of that, like, first they said, oh, sorry we're late because our truck broke down, like, on the day that they were supposed to, like, originally be here. And then I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I looked on their Yelp reviews, and it turns out, like, 1 in every 5 Yelp reviewer mentions, oh yeah, they said their truck broke down on the day that they were supposed to be here. It's like, okay, I guess I don't believe that anymore. But what matters is I got my stuff, and eventually I just couldn't even be bothered to go get an attorney and sue for losses. Because just, I was done with them. And I think that's part of their strategy, is they just exhaust you to the point where you can't even be bothered with litigation. Wait, does this have Vita? It does. No! I hate it when it does that. I keep on getting impossible hacks. That's twice now. You know what? I don't trust it anymore. We're just starting like that. That was rather frustrating, considering I lost like an entire bar of health to impossible hacks. But whatever, we can get Eve hypos now. We have a place to get them. That's nice. What's the ammo vendor got? Liquid nitrogen's kind of useful. Frag grenades are 51 here. What are they here? 38. Yeah, we're not even gonna bother trying to hack that thing. Yeah, it's like, that's a good point. Like, rather than, like, make vlogs, which some people don't want to see, if I just keep all that stuff relegated to the stories, the people who actually want to see that kind of stuff can see it. Whoa, what just exploded over there? That was a big boom, whatever it was. I haven't been messing around with the crossbow lately. Mainly because I just have so many good alternatives. If you want to... No. No. Yes. Alright, we're getting in a better position here. Nothing I particularly want, especially since I don't have prolific hack or prolific inventor yet. Lady's dead. Sucks for her. I can't pick up the items yet because I haven't advanced the plot. I'm a sucker for punishment, so we're just gonna hack this. And of course, worst case scenario. Impossible, or not impossible, but like near impossible. This, and then... I just haven't been using the crossbow. No reason why, I just haven't really been feeling it. But maybe I should, because it does a massive doo-doo amount of damage. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna start Little Sister Hunt. Okay, so we've already decided that we're going to name all our turrets Obama. Should we name the big daddies that we hypnotize? Should we give them a nickname too? Chat, give me a reasonable nickname for big daddies. Swag! Oh, this is gonna get wild. They're fighting right next to the Splodies. Let's just double check to make sure I have max research on the little sister. Excuse me, young lady. Oh, I wasn't finished with them. But yeah, we can just come back. This is going to take the better part of 10 minutes to do. But yeah, that's just how tanky they are. I just put a crossbow bolt through that dude's head, and it only took about a third of his HP. Good thing we've got our turret squad here. Oh no, I was too slow, and I couldn't hack that turret in time. Oh yeah, that could have been useful, especially since I'm getting enough Atom to start doing other things. Alright, I like that we name our big daddies that we what am I saying? Hypnotize Bill Clinton. Alright, so we've got Bill Clinton, Big Chungus, Lemons. I'm liking the creativity in this chat right now. I don't know, I think we can do Chungus. Either Chung... Oh, I just thought... Oh, yeah. I got it. Bill Chungus, 69th President of the United States. Oh yeah, all the bees are already Jerry. Seriously, they will fight for a solid 10 minutes. I'm just gonna take a break and have a little sippy of my water. Oh, I guess I'm not because they finally got a turret. There we go. We got one. So he's gonna go and help fight now. Obama, help out Bill Chungus. No, I'm not gonna waste it. Now I'm gonna have my sippy of water. The best part is I won't even have to use all that Eve to hypnotize another Big Daddy to do this, because he's standing right next to the explosives. Ah, water is good. I like water. Oh yeah, good point. Boop. Oh no, no! No! Obama, don't fight Chungus. Fight the other daddy. So far the vote is after this, it's going to be Bioshock 2, then obviously Minerva's Den, because you can't play Bioshock 2 without... What the heck just happened? Why are my friendly... Oh no, the presidents are fighting. I'm just going to leave. Wait, does this have armor-piercing pistol rounds? No, so I don't care. I am personally getting a kick out of how, like, we're just completely ignoring what we're supposed to do right now. We're just doing whatever. It's like all that confront Andrew Ryan stuff can wait. Oh boy, it's happening. There's gonna be a fight. And also, we've already killed enough Big Daddies to where there's enough R34 clusters just laying around. Like, we've effectively done the objective.
The basic casing is ready.
Yes, we needed this.
Nitroglycerin in my office. That will serve as the catalyst. Now, I need 4 R34 lead shield wire stubs to pass.
That gene tonic is so helpful at this point in the game.
The pretty Betty of the mix. Should send the core into compensation mode, push power down the line, and trigger the circuit breaker on Ryan's gate. Well, that's the theory. It'll either work like a charm, or blow up half of Rapture. Nothing ventured.
Yo, give me your thing. Yo, some people are fighting. And they didn't invite me, which I'm personally very insulted by. But, you know, I'm just gonna let them fight, and whoever is the stronger of the two, I'll fight them. Also, because they'll be, like, nearly dead.
There's a city at the bottom of this.
Hello, Danny1503.
Another man happens to be on a plane that crash lands on the same city in the middle of the ocean. Why, that sounds more like a miracle.
No, it's doing it again. At least we're banking on here that hacking will never outright kill you. So we get a little leeway here. There we go. Because I can't be bothered to walk up one floor to remember the key. No, I'm not bothering with this either. I need to go find an object. That'll do. This is how we clear minefields in the core. Except I've never actually been in the military. I don't think they'd accept me. I'm fat and lazy. Can't do any harm to this lady if she's already dead. Ow, that one got me. Cool. And then we want damage increase. Okay, cool. We have all the damage increases now. The other stuff kind of doesn't matter. And now we have 3 different turrets in this area. So this is a good spot to fight them daddies. Especially since they're melee based.
Ryan's spies are dragging the young woman off right now. I'm certain she's one of Ryan's spies sent to fill me out. I think she is. If I'm wrong, an innocent girl will end up on Ryan's bloody trophy wall. If I'm right, well, I'd best be right. The device is almost finished. I can't get soft now, I can't.
I always forget where the passage into that area is. You know what? It's kind of inconsequential. Oh yeah, I've done that before. It's just really tedious, and I didn't feel like doing it this time.
I score! Come on, you wheel drown you! Unclean!
Holy crap, I just exploded that dude into nothing. Oh wait, no, never mind. Here he is. I have not played Rise of the Tomb Raider. I've just never really been into Tomb Raider games. Gotta find where all those dead Big Daddies are. Surprise. Well, this isn't even the right type of ammo. Okay, I know. Oh yeah, look at all these corpses here. We've essentially got the objective already done.
I'll do what you say.
And I know there's one more Big Daddy corpse in the area where we originally were. But we still got one little sister to save. So, I'm recruiting you. You are now Bill Chungus II. This is where we're going to save most of our mines for. Yeah, health upgrade, and that'll do it for now.
Thus saith the Lord God.
Okay, that should get the big... Where did Bill Chungus go? Dude, what are you doing? There's violence happening, and you're missing it.
I shall lay
Hey, you
my
want to fight?
vengeance
Why don't you come down here and say that to my face? Oh, there you are.
Run from the light.
We gotta go this way anyway to pick up the last cluster. Which we don't even really need to do because we're gonna kill at least one more Big Daddy. I'm just moving around now, trying to get it to spawn. So I've got all the pieces of the bomb. We're gonna hold off though, because we still need to find that last Big Daddy spawn with the little sister. This is remastered, Danny, just because last I checked, they originally never put survival difficulty into the PC version. I'm sure, like, as we go towards the bomb, eventually another Big Daddy's gonna spawn with a little sister. Come on, Chungus. I thought I heard it. Okay, so we got two Big Daddies in the same place. That's the hard part. Because now we can just chill and wait for one of them to go bang on the vent. Which I think he's gonna do. We're just all playing follow the leader here. Oh, are you going towards a vent, my dude? Gonna go get a little sister for us? See.
Don't make this harder than it needs.
Dude, he killed Obama. Oh no! We have angered Chungus. Whoa, God, no, 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 this is not happening. How did this get so bad? This is the worst possible outcome. We just gotta get far enough away to where their aggro can reset. But oh no, that is so bad. I don't even know how we aggroed the other Big Daddy. Unless that Big Daddy aggroed off Chungus. And Chungus somehow aggroed off us. Either way, that was some very bad luck. Oh, it's two of them. That's why they were moving so fast. Excuse me, I need to reload. Alright, we're gonna find a vendor, because we're almost at max money anyway. And oh dear, we really botched that. Oh yeah, we're gonna... I guess we can get this. It would go right here. Then I want this one, and that one, and that's about it. Oh yeah, heroes, you missed, I accidentally aggroed both the Big Daddy I had hypnotized and the Big Daddy I was trying to fight. Because I'm a dummy. And that just happens sometimes. So let's see if things have smoothed over back in Hephaestus proper. There's a bonus from Protector Trials? I play the remaster and I never bother with the Protector Trials in the first place. Okay, it looks like things have smoothed over with that Big Daddy because he's no longer aggro at us. You got banged up pretty bad, my dude. Oh, he already has a little sister. You know what? Screw it. We don't need no Big Daddy. Is this gonna work? And he just runs into all of them. Look at you now. You're done messed up. Just flipping upside down like, oh no, I have messed up.
Thank you.
All right, there we go. We've gotten all the little sisters. We've gotten all the clusters. Bill Chungus, the second, I think we just killed him after he tried to assume leadership of this game.
Very bye, Mr. B.
The child is safe. Where is that other's garden? Oh yeah, it is on this floor. I think it's over here. Or no, I just read the map wrong because I'm dumb.
Woe be unto you! Come on, you go! You'll find nothing but darkness!
You'll find nothing but darkness. And bees! Where it... Oh, this is handy. What was the thing I was actually going... Oh yeah, combat tonic. This... Wait, do we have Wrench Lurker too? No, so we'll just do wrench jockey too. Okay, now we're ready to advance the plot. And then usually if you're good with this,
Is that you?
oh, I didn't see you there. Dude, some of these guys just tank heavy arms fire. Chungus, come to our aid. I guess we'll use him for the survival segment when we're turning the wheel to drain off the lava.
Get over here! Come on, get over here!
Does it look like it's a real bomb? It's better. You got to put it on the core past geothermal control. And we'll see if these needle noses knew what the hell they were talking about.
Did that kill them all? I think it did. Wonder what happened to Chungus. I guess he just wandered off. Oh, there you are, buddy. Let's go.
What a balmy dream. Some kind of fruit tree spinning like a top.
Oh, thank you. The Kenshi video, like, it was kind of a sleeper hit, because, like, it didn't get much traction when it first came out, but then just people kept watching it and watching it.
The gizmo that feeds the maglocks on Ryan's gate. You can't cut off the power. Comes right from the volcanic vents. Ryan always gets his juice.
Now,
I suppose you could drown the son of a bitch in it.
re-up you. We're not going to set any traps because,
This happened right after the start of the war. Read about it in the papers. Head on in. Let's see what I can dig up to help.
No, don't fight it.
I'm no engineer, but if I read these plans right, you can channel that magma flow using the redirect valve.
Chungus, no!
That water right quick, and you'll be able to reach the core. But Ryan's sure to take notice. Might want to set up a perimeter just to be certain.
You know what, Chungus? Okay, fine. You can be the only form of defense we have. We're going to be turning this wheel even though we're holding
As you drag me closer,
the,
you pull yourself.
Chungus, do something about them. No! We were betrayed. We just got completely betrayed by Chungus's inactivity. Got to do all that all over again. But if Chungus is in the ending cutscene, it's only us punishing him for his supreme disloyalty. We just lost like an hour and a half of progress because Chungus couldn't be bothered to do the one thing we asked of him. Oh, I can slip through here, but you can't because you're too fat. Oh boy, this is gonna get painful. It's just like System Shock 2. It's a running away simulator now. Wait, did I kill him or did he just get confused? Keep the HP topped up because he will take out most of our HP in one hit. Fuck you, Chungus. Why, thank you, Alex Baker. Trying to keep up with chat here, but now I've got a lot of backtracking to do.
I've seen such terrible things and done.
Second video maybe sometime midway through next year because I've ramped up video production just because this is my job now. And I need to make sure that I... Wait, I'm getting a keyframe error. You know what? I don't know what that is. But I'm getting no errors on this side. But yeah, like how I'm gonna be able to do the second Kenshi video is I'm just gonna be streaming it and then using the VODs. I guess I gotta deal with this widget thing. Open widget. Ingestion errors cause... You know what? I have no idea what any of that means. So, you know, we're just gonna keep playing the game. I'm still supremely sad that Chungus betrayed us. Oh, we're supposed to go this way? Ah, whatever. Let's just move along and try to get our progress back. I guess how it's gonna be for this particular stream is we're just gonna get through Hephaestus because we just lost like 2 hours. Oh, well, we didn't even go here last time. We just couldn't be bothered.
I can do this by myself, goddammit. You fool! Get out here! You'll find nothing but darkness! Who's there?
I need a heavy object. Go. Where'd he go? Is he accidentally teleporting through the floor? Oh, there he is. Die.
I didn't recognize the twist that coming to the shop today. Stacked like Sally and dressed to the nines. She's played her cards pretty close to the vest, but you ain't gotta be no college job to see that she's into some bad China.
Not again!
Talking about magnetic locks and some such. I played it coy, but she took wise. After she showed me round her backyard, I gave her directions to the keyboard's tool shop. Rapture's gone to hell.
There we go.
Sometimes the great chain still cuts you a break. Before the final rat has eaten the last grab of Rapture will have returned. I will lead a parade. Who was that, they'll say, as they point to the sad shape hanging on my wall. Who was that?
Alright, let's grab all that.
A man built
Oh, look at that. The
at the
keyframe
farm.
interval thing fixed
That's a
itself.
marvel. Another man happens to be on a plane that crash lands on the same city in the middle of the ocean. Why, that sounds more like...
There is a lot of practice going into that. And also just knowing how the hack game works in this one.
I'll kill your first! I'll kill your first!
Bees! Holy crap, the bees killed her. Just completely took out her HP pool. Do not mess with the bees. There we go. Why, thank you, Ayukiba. I'd say I'm having a pretty good day now that the stream's working. We figured out a long-term fix to what was going on earlier. I just have to stream at a really low latency. A really low bit rate.
If you don't follow proper maintenance of those big daddies, they burn through those R-34s like them Eve's apple berries go through penicillin. I've got Atlas's goons hitting us non-stop and 2 dead mechanics just this week. We need to control costs. If I wanted to deal with amateurs...
Oh, it's whatever it is. The next video is going to be about Golden Light. It's coming out literally tomorrow. And then once you watch the Golden Light video, you're going to know what the next video is after that. And they are just randomly... There it goes. Yeah, that might work for our benefit here. I just gotta... That's the real benefit of liquid nitrogen, is you can pre-fire. I hear it. So both of you cut that out. I hear a splicer, but I guess it doesn't want to be.
The basic casing is ready. I've got 1 charge of nitroglycerin in my office. That will serve as the catalyst. Now I need 4 R-34 lead shield wire stubs to pass the circuit. Then a half can of ionic gel. That's the pretty Betty of the mix.
Oh, it is. Sweet. Yeah, because they just had a massive Halloween update.
Circuit breaker on Ryan's gate. That's the theory. It'll either work like a charm, blow up half of Rapture. Nothing ventured.
Give me the objective. There it is. The bees will find them. I think that did more damage to me than to the splicer. I hear the Big Daddy. I gotta get to him. Before he summons another little sister. Oh, this dude's almost dead. do. This is actually a pretty nice place to fight him. So we're just gonna do it. Let's fight. And he gets distracted by the turret. And he... Oh, he's already dead. Never mind.
You saved me.
Oh yeah, I haven't even, have I gotten my little sister gift yet?
Even miles of the water still sees everything.
Let's go get it just safe. Alright, so we want plasmid slot. We're just gonna want enrage. We want we're gonna do, may as well re-roll what I got. Where is it? Where is it? Where? We got a ton of stuff to begin with. Oh, there's... Where the shit did enrage go? Am I just losing my mind here? Maybe I already have it? Alright, whatever. Let's add a tonic. Oh yeah, I already had a range because I'm losing my mind here.
Only making it worse.
Bees, do your job.
I send you right. That's right. Keep running. Come on.
I like how this guy's screaming about the bees, but he's not changing any of his behaviors. He's like, he's inconvenienced by the bees enough to like talk about them, but he's not inconvenienced enough to like actually change any of his routines. Alright, let's go do the objectives. I probably should have, if I was smart, I would have saved my single quick save for, like, after I'd done the objective, so I don't have to do all this all over again, but y'all don't come here because I'm a smart person. Let's just get that established. Got one more little sister to save. I hear her. I have no idea if I've got enough resources to fight a Big Daddy right now. Hey, hey, no, 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 no. Not yet. Not yet. Alright, come on. Get it over with. Move along, please. I would like to go over there. Okay, cool. We can move along. That should keep them busy. Yeah, your survival difficulty, splicers cannot be bothered. Hit them with B, set them on fire, do whatever. They're not going to actually stop what they're doing. They'll complain, but they won't stop. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to find our Bill Chungus for that last Big Daddy. And there he is. Because we're not exactly anything rich right now. Come on. I'm listening, I'm not hearing yet. Oh yeah, don't use this because fire will aggro. There should be one spawning down here since we found the other one. That guy had 2 organs on him. So there could be one down here. There you go, and you got Bioshock Vivisection. Now, we gotta find that other Big Daddy. I keep thinking I hear Little Sister audio clips, but I'm just going crazy at this point. Gonna have to re-hypnotize him in a sec. Come on, where are you? I don't think it'd be in heat loss. Oh wait, no, that's geothermal control. Maybe it is in heat loss. Come on. It's like once we start the fight, we don't have to do anything else. Okay, we got him in the right place. It's just a matter of... Oh, he's going right towards it, too. Alright, this is working well. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Alright, we gotta wait for the sister to actually spawn. And now. Oh no, I accidentally hit him too. Why does this keep happening? But I can just go up here. Oh hey, it's that explodey from previously. Alright, time for a water break. I love how the splicers just cannot be bothered. They're just walking around trying to... Oh, there's the other Big Daddy we killed. Oh yeah, I should picture the little sister here.
Baby, is that you? Are you here?
I just know I need to kill both. And I've got so much napalm, I may as well.
What's there? Is that you?
Ah, crap, I'm stuck. Chungus is unaccounted for. And this lady wants to fight.
I'm on your trail.
And apparently she is immune to fire. Is she immune to bees, though? Oh no, oh no, 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 no. Look, I know we had our differences. Oh, our wallet's full. I don't mind wasting health kits here because apparently I am too rich right now. And there we go. And I can't even buy Eve here. But now we just gotta go to Keybur's office. And at least now we know not to use Chungus on the heat loss part. I gotta be honest, I can't be bothered. Just let it come out when it's ready. I'm kind of sick of games like overhyping themselves or like releasing teasers way too early.
Run! Run from the light!
Let's just because we're rich doesn't mean we should be frivolous.
Come on then!
What about it? What about Yeppy Psycho Executive Edition? It's out, I believe. Yeah. And what's going to happen is tomorrow I will be streaming a special Halloween game. We're going to be streaming Golden Light as the video comes out. And we're going to have a nice time. Wait, do we not have enough? Oh, wait, no, we do have the right piece. We're sitting right exactly where it needs to be. This time, I'll try and do the challenge. I just drop that right into myself. Did it again. Yeah, Frisk is doing fine. Why does it keep doing that? It's not going to like a few inches in front of me. It's going to like right into me. Is someone else in here getting... Ow! That was definitely me. Oh, come on! I think... I can't say something's wrong with the game because, I don't know, I thought my range was good. I don't know, Walker, I've seen Atomic Heart recently like, literally, right after Mick Gordon had his falling out with Atomic Heart, or no, right as Mick Gordon had his falling out with Bethesda, Mundfish, the company behind Atomic Heart, just snapped him up like that. And then they immediately released a trailer saying, oh yeah, Atomic Heart will now have music by Mick Gordon. And they started soliciting pre-orders. And you can buy a $90 special edition version of Atomic Heart. But the kicker is, you know what, we're not going to fight any Big Daddies. We're just going to do the objectives. I might have to give myself an extra save because I'm fumbling hard right now. But, like, they're soliciting, like, hey, give us all this money. They showed another trailer that looked like it was either bullshot or maybe it was a real person this time. I'm not sure. But they have no release date. They don't even have an estimated time of release. It's just released soon. And that, I know they had issues with management where apparently their management was, extremely incompetent and they had to do a management shakeup. And they essentially had to restart most of the game that they had worked on already. But don't go soliciting pre-orders for something that, like, you don't even know when it's going to come out. If it's not even going to come out this year or next year. Like, there's just no information about when it's releasing. They do sporadically update still. But, they have no indication of when they are going to come out. They have no indication of how much progress has been made. I can't deal with you right now. I've now died twice on Hephaestus, and this isn't even the hard level. Like, Apollo Square is going to be when it's hard. I don't know what it's going to be like, because at this point, it's been in development hell at least once. I think it's going to be one of those scenarios where, like, we should be happy if a game comes out at all. But Mundfish has now shown that they are an unreliable source of information. So I'm not going to follow too closely. Yeah, like, the thing is, like, they're a tiny studio, and I think this is their first game. And it looks really ambitious. It looks AAA ambitious. So I'm just sitting there going, maybe these guys are in over their head, and they just don't have the shame to admit, guys, I'm sorry, but we got to scale this back. Like, I'm currently working on a video that's basically like a follow-up to the immersive sim video where I focus on, like, where are they now, and the main topics are Atomic Heart, Gloomwood, a few others that I've been following, like one that people keep on asking me to play, but I'm just trying to give them more time. The game Brigand Oaxaca they sent me a key for their game almost immediately after the immersive sim video got released. And I'm like, this is not nearly ready for public scrutiny. So I'm trying to give them as much time as possible before I, like, give them a thorough look, because I like that more people are trying to make immersive sims, and I'm not going to be the asshole who goes, haha, funny janky video game. Please give goo. Because I know I'm a more thoughtful guy when it comes to this kind of stuff, and that would be out of character, and I don't want to do a teardown on a game that's clearly not ready for public scrutiny. That's, I think, another issue with the game climate today is early access culture has gotten people to, like, release games for public scrutiny way before they are ready. Like, even if you are going early access, you still need to have a certain amount of content finished. And a lot of people just don't have that certain content finished. Okay, this time we're not doing the challenge. Just because we're having a rough time. We've died now, not counting the stuff that happened because I was fiddling with the stream. Ow, not again. We've died twice now, I think. So we gotta just get on with it. Alright, let's fight a Big Daddy. I think Black Mesa might have been longer. I think Black Mesa was at least a decade, but that wasn't like a super serious project, and they kept on, like, redoing it. I could be wrong about that. No, Cyberpunk 2077 absolutely cannot live up to the hype it's created. And if anything, CD Projekt Red is going to be our new Bethesda, our new Valve. It was once upon a time our little developer darling, but they abused that relationship. And, Anna Boomer, what are you doing? I need to assign mods for this. There we go. Yeah, I timed him out. Still, like, I gotta figure out who I'm gonna have moderating. But yeah, what really pisses me off is it's not just the dev crunching, which I find absolutely abhorrent. It's the fact that they lied about doing it, and they lied about doing it for brownie points. Like, if you remember, they came out with their platitudes about how crunch is bad and we'll never do that, right as Rockstar was catching shit for how much crunch was in RDR2. Yeah, right, let's do this. And then I saw that video by the one guy who I got compared to once, who I didn't realize was a huge insult. And that, oh, utility workers, they'll work 100-hour work weeks, like if it's an emergency. Yeah, but you know what? No one has ever died from cold or exposure because a video game didn't come out on time. Like, that's a big false equivalency there. Like, yeah, like, if there's a huge emergency, like the power company and the gas people need to get on it regardless of how many hours they're working. But there's also a lot of stipulations, and you know what utility workers have that game devs don't? Unions that make sure they aren't abused. And that's a sore point for the game industry. We're getting to the point where there needs to be more white-collar unions because people just can't keep it together in management. Oh, the Big Daddy's already dead.
I've seen such terrible things and done worse myself. Thank you for reminding me that the light of
Yeah,
the
like,
world has not
I would have
yet
been
been
just
enough.
angry if they had never said anything and they had just crunched anyway. Like, they accepted, oh, this is a reality of the industry. We're sorry. We're going to do it as little as possible. But the fact that they made such a big stink when everyone was talking about how Rockstar doing it was really bad shows that you are literally just saying whatever you think we want to hear for clout. You are no better than your typical Twitter blue checkmark fighting wars that they don't care about just because they want to get more brownie points. I am disgusted by you. Which I feel obligated to play and make a video about Cyberpunk 2077, which I kind of feel like at this point, Cyberpunk 2077 is going to be to video games what like Avengers movies are to movies, where you don't go see it because you actually want to see it. You go see it because it's a social obligation. Like, at this point, you don't care much for the movie. You just know that literally everyone is going to ask you about it, and they're going to look at you weird if you say, oh yeah, I'm just not going to see it. And also because it's going to pick up big views. I keep getting distracted here talking about this stuff, but it's good to talk about this stuff. It's just a nice casual area where we can talk about this stuff and just see what's up. You know, I should really be freezing more dudes because otherwise they are so tanky, and there's very little that people give us that's actually useful right now. Yeah, let's be glad that it doesn't do. But yeah, I guess those are my opinions, S, potential plural, on Cyberpunk. Aside from how, what is it? I have to admit, I am a bit annoyed because, like, all the people who, like, barged into my comments like, oh, all this video is just filled with factual inaccuracies. And then the same people like, Charles Senpai, please affirm my opinion that Cyberpunk 2077 is an immersive sim. Which, like, I hate to bitch and moan, but, like, I've been saying in my Discord that someone has asked me about if Cyberpunk 2077 is an immersive sim or not once every 90 minutes since that video came out. And it's like, how would I know the game isn't out yet and therefore I have not played it? Oh, and speaking of the CEO, or CEOs in general, if you have a chance, go look at the like transcript of the investor meeting that CD Projekt Red had to have after the announcement that the game was delayed again. Oh my god, you can feel the palpable embarrassment. And thank you so much, Eggster. That is very nice. The cat does... Oh, I don't use him as a pillow. He's too violent. I don't really need any of this. But yeah, it's like, understand, Boomer, that there's a bit of a delay on the chat, and likely I have seen what you're saying, just what I'm talking about, like, it hasn't caught up in the stream yet. I just have to have a considerable delay on the stream because my internet's been really spotty lately. Like, as previously established in the beginning of the stream, I pay for, like, at least 50 megabytes per second up. I get about 5 if I'm lucky. No, don't play the film. But yeah, that's going to be an awkward conversation if somebody asks Keanu Reeves the next time he does a press interview for a movie, like, hey, you were super supportive of this Cyberpunk 2077 game, and they did a bunch of shit to where if they did that in the movie industry, the unions for the various technical people would have that studio crucified and kicked out of Hollywood. So why did you so heavily tie yourself to this? I think that this kerfuffle might be so bad that it will possibly tarnish the reputation of Reddit Immortan Keanu Reeves. No, you didn't see me. I want this, and then this. And then, oh no! So we gotta, I know what we gotta do. Gotta do this, this, and this, and now we can finish it. Oh yeah, thank you, Zeph. And by the way, there will be, I did actually somehow wrangle a big name sponsor, but it's somebody who I extensively looked into. And it's like everything they do checks out, and it's not like a predatory service. So there's that. And then there's another guy that wants me to sponsor, like he's not even a company, he just wants me to like feel for his YouTube channel. I'm looking through all this person's videos before I give him a definitive answer or not, because again, anything that comes on my channel is a direct reflection of my reputation. So I'm not gonna like shill for stuff willy-nilly. Excuse me. Okay, are we done with the bomb? And it's like, I've been thinking about whether or not to do a video about the CDPR situation. Just because I'm so busy. Like, I decided I'm going to do a video on Amnesia Rebirth. Because some stuff happened there. I've got to do the Avengers video. And then the Deus Ex video, which was supposed to be the 50,000 subscriber special. But here we are at, like, nearly 75,000 subscribers. Just stuff keep happening. And that too, uncomfortable truth about Witcher 3. It's basically Skyrim with sex scenes. Like, your protagonist is a little more involved, but it's pretty much like you have a big open world and you've got to do lots of things, and you're the big special guy who can fight these monsters. What am I missing for this bomb here? Oh yeah, I gotta kill more big daddies. The obvious one is, because I've lampooned them so many times, but Raid Shadow Legends is never unironically getting on this channel.
Spices are dragging the young woman off right now. I'm certain she's one of Ryan's spies sent to fill me out. I think she is, if I'm wrong.
But, and then other stuff like, basically anything. I don't say who the sponsors are, but a lot of big name sponsors, like there's a couple that I've gotten. Oh, there's a dead person in that locker. Wow. That, like, the terms of the deals are so sketchy that it's like, I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole. I don't care how much money you're giving me. Oh yeah, we know where the next R34 cluster is. We just gotta go get it. Yeah, I'm amazed they can still get sponsors. I think their business model was, we are going to put all our money into buying the influence of influencers. And then the game is a far distant second. And I knew somebody, a friend of mine, who got good at the real estate game, like an actual realtor. He got sucked into Raid Shadow Legends for a while, and he did lose like a 4-figure sum of money to their practices. Like, it's very Skinner boxy and pay to skip. And just mobile games like that, I get a lot of those, not touching them. There's also a lot of stuff, there's various services that I do partake in that will like link you up with potential sponsors. And 99.9% of them are things that I say, yeah, you know what, thanks, but no thanks. This is not a good fit for my channel and my brand. Because, yeah, I could be making boatloads of money right now just, like, letting anyone who comes and asks, like, get on the channel for a sponsorship. But that would tank my subscriber rate. And especially since, like, the anti-sponsor segments have been a godsend for driving Patreon. Which, that's where the real money's at, because I'd rather have lots of patrons than sell my soul to crappy mobile games and services that you don't need.
Madonna, where is the little sinner?
That was useless. I just tried to set a dude on fire while he was standing in water. But yeah, it seems deep, but there's no denying that, like, the bulk of your gameplay is, alright, go spend 100 hours looking for herbs. And I think Skyrim gets the rep that it does because people really like their Morrowind and Oblivion, and anything that came after their darlings is bad and I hate it. And also the fact that, like, so many people like Skyrim so much that it became pedestrian. But I remember when Skyrim came out, that was the best thing ever. I put so many hours on Skyrim on my PlayStation 3 that it broke the save, because on PlayStation 3, you start getting memory leaks after 100 hours on your Skyrim. I've never bought Skyrim since because they've done nothing to show that, yes, we have updated this game for a new console. Although I've been thinking about maybe getting the Skyrim Enhanced Edition for PC just for the sake of footage. But it's like, it just became cool to hate it because people kept saying Morrowind is so cool. Half the people that rail on about how cool Morrowind is over Skyrim, I have serious doubts that they've played a full playthrough of Morrowind. Like, I don't talk about that Morrowind-Skyrim comparison because I never got around to playing Morrowind, so I have no point of reference. You are exactly what I needed, friend. So it would just be me being a massive poser to try to talk about how cool Morrowind is over Skyrim, or how much Skyrim sucks. I played Oblivion and Skyrim. I enjoyed them both immensely for different reasons, but I don't think that one is truly better than the other because they do different things. And yeah, Bethesda's practices are kind of crappy. And just, that's why you play the game, but you don't repeatedly buy the same game over and over again, and you do not reward bad behavior. That too, Skyrim feels like a much better modding platform than Oblivion was.
Your rivers turn to blood.
I gotta buy some health kits. Oh yeah, people, yeah, I'm aware of them. I haven't been following them. People are doing everything in Skyrim. Someone's trying to remake Morrowind in Skyrim, I think. Same deal with Fallout 4. It's like, yeah, it does different things from New Vegas. I think I like don't know exactly, but I think they were following the Sid Meier rule of like 1/3 of the same stuff, 1/3 of improved or revamped stuff, 1/3 entirely new stuff. Oh yes, this is the scenario we need. And this time we don't get impatient; we just let them fight. I'm gonna go find a health station. Because we're not doing good on health pickups right now. Oh, it was Skyblivion. They're remaking Oblivion in Skyrim. That's it. Because that was a thing. Another thing I remember is very early on, like in the early days of YouTube, someone noticed that if you no-clip in Skyrim way out, they've actually built all of Tamriel. Like, Oblivion and Morrowind are there in Skyrim. There's nothing there. It's like untextured and unfinished, but the geometry of all of Tamriel is there. So that's like the perfect canvas, essentially saying, yeah, if you want it that badly, you can do it. I need health kits. That's what I want badly. Let me catch up on chat here. Oh, they're doing both? That'd be like a crazy doo-doo huge file, but in theory, you could possibly put all the Elder Scrolls games, because probably some madman's eventually going to try and recreate Daggerfall in Skyrim. Wait, I think they have. And we could, in theory, have all of the Elder Scrolls series inside of Skyrim. Probably my new PC that I'm going to eventually start building with like 128 gigs of RAM will have a hard time running it, but it's theoretically possible. Yeah, Prey, like, even on a... Oh, these guys are still going. Even on a quick replay that I did for getting the footage for my video, my Prey playthrough took 20 hours, even after knowing where everything is. I think the reason they didn't make that DLC is because they made Elder Scrolls Online. It's like, why make a single-player game when we can turn this into an indefinite multiplayer experience? And since we're just shooting the shit here, waiting for these big daddies to go down, something I'd been meaning to talk about, which I will fully talk about in the Immersive Sim follow-up video, is one of the big things that a lot of people got upset about was apparently I did Prey 2006 dirty. Like, oh, you got all your facts wrong about Prey 2006. And something I should probably just mention is I actually did look into more thoroughly, like, what happened between Human Head, Bethesda, and Arcane. And the gist I got from it is a lot of the information that was out there was very unreliable, especially when I later looked into Human Head some more for a video that eventually got scrapped and the Doom Eternal video took its place, was that Human Head is not exactly a group of perfect little angels. In fact, I don't know if it's still going on because I haven't checked and things have gotten wild since COVID. But Human Head, what apparently, according to a lawsuit they were embroiled in the beginning of this year, on top of completely screwing off their current publisher's money, right as the game they were about to release was going to go live, they dissolved the company, reformed as a subsidiary under Bethesda. So whatever happened between them and Bethesda, it was not enough to where they wouldn't go crawling back to Bethesda. So they didn't fulfill any of their post-launch obligations for that game. And then to top it all off, they tried to re-upload the game to the Epic Store under the name of their new company to directly compete with the version of the game they made for this publisher, which I wish I could remember. I've got the research bookmark somewhere. But after that, and after like looking into all the stuff I looked into between Arcane, Bethesda, and Human Head Studios, it's like there was not enough reliable information about what happened with Prey 2 for me to speak on it. So I spoke on Prey 2006 as little as possible because the information was just super sketchy. Oh, it was Rune. Thank you, Firefly. That was the game. Which, again, this is all stuff alleged in a lawsuit, which you get a little wiggle room to allege things in a lawsuit because of information and belief. But still, like, the very fact that this lawsuit was going on and the fact that Human Head did just disband and then reform under Bethesda right as their game was about to launch. Like, at that point, I do not trust what you have to say because you're doing sketchy stuff. And on top of that, like, everyone was like, oh, look at the emails, look at the leaked emails. I looked at all the leaked emails that came out about what happened with Prey 2, and they say nothing. If anything, all they make me think is whatever is going on here, they're being taken extremely out of context. Because it's usually just a couple snippets from Colantonio, or Colantonio, excuse me, I flubbed that too. Or like information like this information seems incomplete. What are they talking about? So that gives me reason to believe that whoever was leaking these emails had their own point of view that they wanted to enforce by leaking those emails. And based on that, I do not believe those emails to remotely contain the whole truth. So that's why in the big immersive sim video, I did not touch on Prey 2 at all, because all the information I could find about it was about on the same tier as the information I learned about Star Citizen through the exploits of Derek Smart. Which also, fun fact, when the Star Citizen video came out, as the video was going live, Derek Smart was live commenting and like white knighting me super hard. And I don't know if he realized it, but YouTube Analytics tells you where your video is being linked on like various internet forums. And he was linking my video everywhere that he could, like talking about how cool the video was, like in real time. And the best part was, when you get to the 1 hour mark in the Star Citizen video where I don't name drop him, but I say that yes, there's a lot of information that I had to entirely throw out because it was unreliable information made by someone who clearly has a point of view they want to push. He abruptly stopped, and I think he deleted his comments. Go away. Go away! I'm going to explode you because you won't go away. Scrin, we are doing limited saves because otherwise Bioshock on Survivor's too easy, even without Vita chambers, because you could just quick save through everything. In fact, we've had to replay this level a couple times because I died in very bad spots. But yeah, it's like, it feels nice to get that off my chest, like, because I caught so much crap for that, like, oh, this video is so full of inaccuracies because you got Prey 2 wrong. It's like, yeah, I looked into Prey 2, and the, like, information was sketchy at best, so I chose not to talk about it. And especially, I think I already mentioned this as I'm whining in a cathartic way, that people kept saying, oh, why didn't you take from the Arcane documentary? It's like, because that came out 6 months after my video released. And I'm playing it safe here because I got a lot of Eve. So I'm just gonna... But yeah, I don't know what's going on with Derek Smart. I have a feeling that some of this might have to do with the fact that, like, he was trying to do the exact same thing as Star Citizen, just to a significantly less high-fidelity degree. And he got completely lampshaded by Chris Roberts going out, be like, hey, look, I'm going to do this too. So I do not know the man personally. I don't know his life story. But I would not be surprised if he's got an axe to grind. And, yes, I haven't played it, because, like, I looked at it and was like, this is not worth my money. But, Battlecruiser 3000, like, is so shoddy, it makes Star Citizen's broken, janky build look good. I enjoyed the story of Prey 2016. Like, it did exactly what it needed to do. That's another... I wish I had been more nuanced about it in the Doom Eternal video, but I was kind of in a bad place mentally because I had just been laid off from my job. But, the whole idea of, like, story... Like, the whole story should be like story in a porno quote that gets taken out of context. The gist of that is, at least from what I understand, is that the story should be there, but it should not get in the way. And the one thing that Doom Eternal's story does is get in the way consistently. Like, to the point of where... Actually, perfect example, because we're playing Bioshock. But how audio diaries are the perfect vehicle for story in a game, because they allow you to take in the lore without having to pull yourself away from the game. What does Doom Eternal do? It has audio diaries in fixed positions to where you have to stop the ripping and tearing and sit there and listen to an audio diary, completely taking you out of the game. I'm just gonna... Oh my god, did I... Owie, owie, I did a bad fucky-wucky there. But alright, we're almost ready. But yeah, it felt like, the best way I can summarize it is, Doom Eternal's story felt like the id developers getting high on their own supply. To the point of where, like, again, one of the... I guess that's the big weak point of Doom Eternal, is that, oh, I can switch my weapons while doing this. Can I switch ammo? Yeah, it's like, I would, like, kind of like how the story in Doom 2016, like, you can just ignore it. That's the issue, though, in Eternal, is it stops you and makes you look at it. And it takes you out of the game. Like, I wouldn't mind it if it let me ignore it. But that was the big issue, is there's certain points where you can't ignore it. There's literally a level devoted to you jumping around, picking up little scraps of lore so you can catch up on the backstory.
Are they all dead? Hope so. Best be heading on to the core.
Alright, that went okay. A lot better than when we had President Chungus Clinton. Bill Chungus. No, I didn't ask for that. True. That is entirely true about Dishonored. Is that there are certain moments where you're pulled out of the game to be like, hey, look at this lore we spent hours making. I bought Bulletstorm finally, but I still haven't played it. On my to-do list. Hey, Pander, how you doing? My to-do list is insane these days.
So far,
Like, yeah, if there's a reward for taking in lore, that's okay.
you ever loved. But for some reason,
But when the lore, like, detracts from what you're trying to do,
can't quite put your finger
that's where I take issue.
on it for a second.
Alright, let's go blow up Rapture. But yeah, I don't know how this segued into more Doom talk. I should really save that for, like, the redemption video on Doom.
A piece of my plundered city? Mark my words, your only reward will be a knife in the back.
It's okay, Pander. It's just, you gotta understand, I nor anyone else in my Discord is anybody, we're not anybody's personal tech support. And it's not just you, it's just a bunch of people were barging into my DMs since Indie Ween took off. Where I had to disable DMs from people who weren't already my friends and turn off mutual server DMs. I think it's something that maybe made Doom 2016 get away with that. Is that all the cutscenes in Doom 2016 are basically Doom guy does not care for your story. Like, he doesn't care that we need to, like, very carefully remove these pieces. He's just gonna punch it. Yeah, this is bad. No. No! Hurry up and open! Hurry up and open! Oh, that was too close. Dating advice, just be yourself and don't try to put on airs, because people can sniff that out almost instantly. Oh my, look at our HP bar. That was too close. I don't own a PS4, so I can't, but chat seems to be good on recommending games. You're at literally 0 HP.
Even in the book of lies, sometimes you find truth.
I really hope there's nothing I can take bad damage on.
For all things. And now that I see you flesh to flesh and
Where's that health station? I need that health station right now.
against you,
Oh no, this is not good.
you
There we go.
greatest disappointment. Does your master hear me? Atlas?
Oh yeah, we can't use the machines until Ryan's done.
But you will never have my city. My strength is not in steel and fire. That is what the parasites will never understand.
Yeah, that too. Like, I'll forgive a cutscene if it's, like, clearly meant to disguise a loading screen. Like, there's a lot of those in Amnesia Rebirth.
To build and a time to
But, just sitting there jerking yourself off about how awesome your protagonist is, to the point of where I am presented from being that protagonist and being awesome, that's where it's like, okay, you've officially gone beyond the pale. How are we full on Eve hypos but have no health? That's a first.
Ryan set the core to self-destruct. This is different than
And then, like, on the gameplay,
to take down the whole damn
I can see that
and whack the chunk for the
Doom
whole
is for other, or Doom Eternal's for other people, but it's not for me. I'm a guy that's big into games like Deus Ex, Bioshock, Prey, where I like to have a million different little ways that I can go about a single task. And Doom Eternal is very much the opposite of that, where you must do the thing exactly how we expect you to do it. Like, case in point, one of the big things was everyone was in the comments, oh, you have to kill the Marauders by doing exactly this weapon combination. And they are right. The primary way to kill a Marauder is, I believe, you tag them with the Ballista first, and then you finish with the Super Shotty. And if I had figured that out, I probably would have had a better time.
And now he's come to murder me.
Yeah, the audio logs, the platforming segments. There was a lot of stuff that were big oofs in Doom that I was in the right to complain about. But because I did so poorly with that video, which I admit I did poorly with that video, I could have gone about it so much better, that got glossed over. And I think a lot of people also were just so
You have memory.
getting high on Doom Guy's farts that they did not realize that they turned Doom from a badass character into a Mary Sue.
A crash. And then this place.
Alright, once he lets me in, I'm going to tab out because,
Did that airplane
can I save here? Oh, I can't save.
crash? Or was it hype?
Because I know this is going to get flagged for copyright, so I might tab out or something.
Forced down by something less than a man, something bred to sleepwalk through life until they are activated by a simple phrase spoken by their kindly master. Was a man sent to kill, or a slave?
Come on,
A
come on,
man chooses.
come on.
A slave obeys. Come in.
Wait, I think it might break the game
Would you come?
if we... You know what? I'm going to... Does it keep going if I tab out?
You kind.
Cool. Wait, is it going or does it pause?
Powerful.
I'm going to just keep on making noises because this will get me copyright flagged. I'm trying. Let's talk about more things. We already talked about Doom Eternal. We already talked about how I did not cover Prey 2006 and Prey 2 because there was just too much questionable information about it. Let's see.
Would you kind?
Immersive Sim sequel video coming out this December.
Stand.
It's going to primarily focus on
kind.
what happened to Atomic Heart, what's going on with Ken Levine's game, which is essentially nothing. It's going to concern with Prepateria, who's been in the chat here. It's going to concern with Brigand Oaxaca.
A slave obeys.
Fallout 76, I might do a video on that just to prove my point that I was right about how Fallout Brotherhood of Steel is the worst Fallout game because that game is bad forever. Whereas even though it took them forever, and they did, like, it should have been more like how it was, like, launching. they eventually mostly fixed Fallout 76. Like, that's a game that, like, that needed a lot more time in the oven. And that kind of proved my point about Fallout Brotherhood of Steel, which was just shat out and was bad forever. Whereas, basically, everyone who bought Fallout 76 beta tested it for the rest of us. For that, I'd have to disagree, because I tried to play it the way I wanted to play it, and I kept on going back to, I can only really get by if I use the weapons in the exact context that they wanted to. The little spider walker guys, you're going to have a bad time unless you use the Shotty's grenade launcher to take out their thing, and then do the thing. You have to be, like, running in circles to do the fodder. Like, just compared to, like, Doom 2016, where if I really wanted to, I could just dick around with funny builds. Like, one of the builds I like the most is, if you really like a weapon, and you're willing to, like, put in the extra mile to use that weapon, you can use a combination of high armor and, the rich get richer buff, to where you can literally use exclusively that weapon. And you can do some pretty ridiculous stuff with the chain gun if you can keep your HP at full while using the rich get richer. Oh no, Atlas is Fontaine. What a surprise. Or like Doom 2016 had wiggle room, but Doom Eternal felt very rigid. I'm sussing these things out on stream because, like I said, I am going to eventually make a revisitation video on Doom Eternal. And I'm going to at least come correct this time. Like, I keep that video up primarily because it still collects views, so I keep it up. People raging in the comments are actively making me money. Yeah, I'd say it's a bad Bioshock game. The shooting is... yeah, the story's good until you give it any scrutiny whatsoever. But its real crime is it's pretending to be a Bioshock game. I enjoyed 4. 4 was exactly what it was going to be. Yeah, I don't know much about 76 gameplay because I saw that the game was a dumpster fire on release. So, like, I'm not gonna buy that. That looks terrible. Okay, okay, we're full on HP. Let's not take damage. Not taking damage, not taking damage. Are we gonna make it? Oh, we made it! And then we fall through this hole. I can't because it's not available anymore. I like how you're still hearing the audio prompts as the game loads because, like, we did it too fast. This is where things get bad. Like, once we get the random plasmids, that's going to be where things are good. I think, going off what Hero Upkrunk said, it's just disappointing because you were expecting more of 3 in New Vegas, and Fallout 4 went in a different direction. Like, I take them all as they are, and each one's a good game in its own right. And I don't get the ultra contrarian opinions of, oh, Fallout 4 is, or excuse me, Fallout 3 is a disaster. It's like, Fallout 3 laid the groundwork for everything that's came since. And on top of that, if they would still, like, do, like, a CRPG that, like, is the opposite of, like, wide as an ocean, deep as an inch, where CRPGs tend to be about an inch wide, but deep as an ocean, because they're meant to be super low fidelity, like, it's just a bunch of sprite work. If Fallout 3 had been Van Buren, that would have killed the Fallout series. Because the gaming community as a whole, including PC gamers, were moving away from the CRPG model, which has recently made a comeback. But in, like, the early 2000s, people were thoroughly done with CRPGs. So that would have killed the Fallout game because it would have been, oh yeah, remember how Fallout's most recent game was like that terrible Fallout Brotherhood of Steel? Well, now they made another game, which it's okay, but it's still just really dated, and people would just stop caring about Fallout. Whereas Fallout 3, yeah, they were like very experimental compared to previous games, but love it or hate it, Fallout 3 saved Fallout.
And now you've got hooked up.
And if anything, yes, it's Oblivion with guns. But Oblivion with guns was exactly what Fallout 3 needed to be, because Fallout 3 needed a major update.
Go get stepped on by a big
Where yes, like Wasteland 2 and 3 did do fairly well, but those were very niche games.
I says, would you kindly go
But yeah, I don't deny that the dialogue in 4 is pretty crappy compared to the previous games. Well, like, and let's see, the crafting is, well, because the game is centered around crafting, they just took her fire from Skyrim and cranked it up to 11. But Fallout 4 focuses on different things, where, like, another thing that people don't like to admit is that crafting in New Vegas is pretty shit. Like, you do a lot of crafting in Fallout 4, and you go back and try to play New Vegas again, which I actually have recently done, and you suddenly appreciate all the quality of life they add in Fallout 4's crafting system. That too, like, Fallout 3 is the reason why 90% of us know the Fallout series. Without Fallout 3 being how it is, the Fallout series would have been 1, 2, Tactics, and then Brotherhood of Steel, and it would have died out as a niche game. But Fallout 3 gave it mass appeal and paved the way for New Vegas, which restored depth to the game. You know what? We've been going nearly 2 hours, so I'm going to put a save here. This is not the save I'm going to use. And we're going to wrap things up here, because I'm having a good time talking to y'all, but I do need to work on videos. And that's why I kind of find that the people that like to dunk on Fallout 3, because yeah, Fallout 3 is pretty jank, and it is pretty shallow in a lot of spots, but it wasn't trying to be the super deep immersive experience. It was trying to save a dying franchise, which it succeeded in. And then, like, again, like, everyone like dunks on how bad Bethesda dialogue is, but everyone completely forgets patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter. It's like both games have them, because you have to have default dialogue somewhere. Yeah, sorry, Thomas. We've been going for nearly 3 hours now, and my voice is getting pretty shot. But in 4, like, just like how 3 pushed it in a different direction, 4, again, pushed it in a different direction. And the Fallout series evolving like that, yeah, the so-called hardcore fans are always gonna hate it, but that's what's keeping the series alive, is you evolve or die. It's always been like that in games. Otherwise, we'd still all be playing text adventures, which we aren't. And the building, like, yeah, it's not the coolest, most immersive thing, but dude, it's great. You can turn your brain off and just sit there building your nice little house. It's like they managed to sneak Diet The Sims into Fallout. And I love it. And again, another thing is, like, if you want to dunk on Bethesda writing, you can't do that without bringing up everything in Lonesome Road. Which, yes, I understand that it was a huge bummer that Ulysses was supposed to be a mainstay character in the base game and your primary Legion companion. But don't try to cram an entire game's worth of dialogue into a 3-hour DLC. Because that's the thing, like, everyone hates how Ulysses monologues, everyone hates how everyone in the Divide is inexplicably overpowered, even though they should be extremely weak, because they all literally got nuked, and mutations don't work that fast. And when I was a kid playing Fallout New Vegas, I used the red glare a ton. But, like, replaying it, I realized the red glare is kind of useless, because it's just too... And it's like, especially after seeing all the stuff in the Outer Worlds, we have to admit, Obsidian is capable of bad writing too. Everyone's capable of bad writing if you put them in a bad enough spot. And you know what? I think that's going to be it for the stream. We had a good time. Tune in tomorrow for, we're going to be doing Golden Light because it's Halloween. And yeah, Preston Garvey sucks. They could have done so much better with Preston. And we're going to do some wild stuff. We're going to go into the meat dungeon.